to this exciting edition of Superswimmer, your window to the world of African and world aquatics. Today we feature highlights from the SA National Open Water Championships from Marina Martinique in the Eastern Cape. We get a look in at the women's 10-kilometer event. Check it out right here on Superswimmer. This is Marina Martinique, the scenic development amongst the seawater canals. It is adjacent to the beautiful beaches of Jeffreys Bay in the Eastern Cape. This is the 2025 venue for the SA National Open Water Championships over a period of 3 days. Today we feature the women's 10-kilometer event. This is a qualifying event for the World Aquatics Open Water Championships, scheduled in Singapore later this year. The lifeguards are from the National Sea Rescue Institute in Jeffreys Bay. They'll ensure that all safety aspects are adhered to and swimmers are water safe during their race. The weather is perfect for open water competition. Race director Tian de Jager explains the rules and the route. The top 2 finishers will be eligible for inclusion in the national squad that will compete in Singapore. The race will be 8 by 1.25 kilometer laps for the 10-kilometer swimmers. Starting with these competitors, 4 young ladies that will be swimming 6 laps, they're doing the 7.5k swim. The lineup is introduced to the spectators and they make their way to the start.
Away we go, spot on 9 o'clock start, 13 swimmers, lots of swimming ahead of them. We'll let them settle down. And their first turn marker on the western side of the marina. We have the drone alongside the boat, and the drone will be capturing lots of all the action. 8 laps and 4 laps. We'll let them settle down and then we'll pick up the action.
Jenna May Lally, KZN, and Gabrielle Barfield, Western Cape, slot in for their 7.5k swim. This is Amy Hartung, Taylor Bruce, and Kiara Banks. And here is the group they're chasing.
Right, it's a fairly slow pace at the moment. All these young ladies are just checking each other out. They know that a long way to go, and there's a big group of 2, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9 of them. Or you could put a blanket over them. And they are taking it easy on this, the first lap. Part of the course. At the back of the field, we have a KZN cap at the moment. Well, we're at the top turn now, and they're coming on left shoulder. The pace is hotted up somewhat. There are 3 gold claps right alongside each other. Oh, there's lots of bumping and barging. And this group of 3 of them, and then there's a gap of a metre or 2. The Eastern Cape young swimmer Marine Jacobs is in 4th position at the moment. A long way to go. Caitlin Horn is on her ankles. Well, it's windless conditions here on the western side of the marina. The wind will be switching a little bit later to the southerly side and then going easterly, but it's windless, it's perfect. The water's flat. So we're on lap number 1. And we've got the 2 Eastern Capers are amongst the gold caps from Aquatics Gauteng Schwane. And Caitlin Horn just looking up and thinking, why is this so slow? The swimmers are now starting to open up a little bit. They are in a line, shoulder to shoulder, as they approach the back straight coming down past the restaurant for the first time. Then there's a metre to 7 and 8. 2 to 9. Amy Hartung from Western Cape, just a little bit behind the main batch. Someone's gone out on the right-hand side. That's Amika de Jager. Now the pace is hotting up as they come down past what we call Bird Island.
Marine Jacobs is on the heels of Callan Lotter. They are just left of Caitlin Horn and Catherine van Rensburg. From west to the furthest southern point near the bridge, then the swimmers did a left turn and head back now to the start.
Defending champion Callan Lotta is closest to the media boat as we're coming down past the restaurant now. Callan Lotta winning the 10K last year and the year before, going for 3 in a row. As she turns and breathes to her left, she looks at Amika de Jager, who was the champion in 2022. All the others are doing 8 laps. Now there's a bit of changing coming. Caitlin Horn coming up on the outside. Callan Lotta has now gone into the lead. So out to the orange marker, and we've got the 3 gold caps. We've got Caitlin Horn in the white cap for Eastern Cape, Marine Jacobs, the other Eastern Caper. But our top 7 are in the small group now, coming towards the start-finish banner. 7 swimmers, and the gap is suddenly opening somewhat. Don't forget we have 2 races in one, the 10K, the 7.5K. The leading swimmer in the 7.5K is young Marine Jacobs. She's on the left-hand side of the second line as they come up under the finish banner. The youngster mixing it up with the more experienced swimmers. And they're going to go under the banner right now. That's the first lap done. 15 minutes approximately for the first lap. .284 is now taking the lead. That's Catherine van Rensburg, starting to stroke a little bit harder. She's got 2 of her teammates on her ankles. Kirsty Andreas is just behind the leading pack. She's 5 meters behind. Out in front of this little Catherine van Rensburg. We have 2 swimmers now dominating this pack. They've gone out quite hard, and there's a light little westerly breeze on the water. It will be going southerly in about an hour towards the end of their race. Amika de Jager is going along comfortably in 3rd position. 4th at the moment is Caitlin Horn, number 230. And now it's a threesome once again. Number 249 is Callan Lotta. She's stroking along very comfortably. Got the pink and the green wristbands with her her timing device, and she's going along very comfortably. She's won it the last 2 years. On her left shoulder is number 284, Catherine van Rensburg. On her left shoulder we have Amika de Jager into the turn, and it's going to be Amika de Jager goes into the turn, hits nicely onto the left shoulder, and she's got the lead at the moment. This group is now opening up a gap. The rest of the field are falling away. First feeding station, they've done 1.5 laps or 1 3/4. Who goes for the bottle? Who takes the gap? There goes a bottle, there goes the glug, down the gullet it goes. Oh, they're emptying that bottle very quickly. A good feed there by Van Rensburg, number 284. Strikes out into the front. 214 chasing, Amika de Jager.
The leaders go under the arch and head onto lap 3 of 8, or lap 3 of 6 if they're doing the 7.5K. Conditions remain favourable for open water racing.
Catherine van Rensburg leads the pack. Amika de Jager on her left shoulder. It's Catherine van Rensburg who seems to be doing the dominating in the lead pack. And the line of 3 gold caps in front are just striking away into the smooth waters of Marina Martinique. They're approaching the western hairpin bend, and they're all just coasting along very nicely, comfortably. So Amika de Jager is now in the middle of the 3. She's the sandwich. On her left shoulder, Catherine van Rensburg. On the right shoulder, the defending champion, Callan Lotta. And into the turn they go. Catherine on the left, Amika in the center, Callan on the right. Caitlin Horn is right there. But Hannah Nielsen looks like she's conserving her energy. She's on the wash. And now there's a bit of a stronger pull coming from Catherine van Rensburg. Amika de Jager is on her ankles on the right-hand side. Callan Lotter, our top three ladies in the race. And then right behind them, Hannah Nielsen and Caitlin Horn are shoulder to shoulder in positions 4 and 5. On the wash, it's still our 7.5K defending champion, Marine Jacobs, 17 years of age. So our group is strung out a little bit, still the length of one of the support boats, captained by Dean Horn. Amika de Jager catching up once again. We'll have a line of 3 within a few seconds. Oh, doing lots of work is the young lady at the back of this pack. That's Marine Jacobs, because she's bouncing around in the wash and getting pulled along at the same time. She is doing an exceptional job at the back of this pack. Well, they're certainly sussing each other out, gliding along. Caitlin Horn now coming out on the right-hand side, just doing a few hard pulls. She realizes she can get right up there alongside the 3 gold caps. She's setting the pace at the moment. Catherine van Rensburg leads from Amika de Jager. At the back of the lead group is Marine Jacobs, our leader in the 7.5. Callan Lotter going over to the left-hand side. She wants the left-hand turn. She wants to be on the inside of the left-hand turn. On to the right-hander, and it's Catherine van Rensburg out in front once again. Marine Jacob still hanging on gamely. She's in position number 6. A line of 3. Oh, there's a bit of a gap opening up somewhat. 2-3 meters. Out in front, Catherine van Rensburg as they come up to the start-finish line for the 3rd time. In second spot is Callan Lotter, the defending champion. Right alongside the boat is Amika de Jager, number 214. Alongside her is Hannah Nielsen, number 255. On her right-hand side in the white cap is Caitlin Horn, who's in 3rd position at the moment. Elapsed time now, 46 minutes. So that lap was a 16-minute, 15, a 15 and a 16. Well, there's certainly some action now happening in this leading group. They've strung out somewhat. Out in front, it's Catherine van Rensburg, and it is Callan Lotter. 4 gold caps, 2 white caps. And into the feeding station they come. There's bottles waiting, bottles dropping, and Marine Jacobs goes for her bottle. On her back, keeps swimming backwards, throws the bottle, off she goes. A good feed by Marine Jacobs. Our leader grabs the bottle once again and also takes a few slugs, and off they go.
We move ahead to the 5th lap.
With the top in South Africa, and they're coming on now. When they come up to start finish, it'll be 5 laps done. Well, this group are certainly taking it easy down the back straight at the moment. We've got Marine Jacobs right in front of the media boat. She's on the ankles of Caitlin Horn. And elapsed time at the moment, 1 hour and 18 minutes with another 3 laps to go. Callan Lotter is starting to dominate. She's spending a lot of time at the front, right alongside Catherine van Rensburg. Hannah Nielsen is bobbing along on the ankles in the wash. Alongside her is Amika de Jager, who also looks like she's resting up. Caitlin Horn is bobbing along in the wash, and just off the wash is Marine Jacobs. These are our top 6. Marine Jacobs will be peeling off to a gold medal at the end of this lap. They've got 6 laps for the 7.5. Marine Jacobs is closed up on the group once again, just maintaining her stroke rate. They're coming into the turn. There's no fighting, there's no bumping and barging. They are all just gliding along very comfortably. She's going to set a fantastic time for the ladies 7.5k. She won it last year. This is her last year in this age category, 16 and 17, and then she'll be mixing it up with the seniors. Winning time in the 7.5k last year, Marine Jacobs winning it in 1:35.45. The year before that, Cullen Lotter won it in 1:35.49, just 4 seconds off Marine's pace. The year before that was Hannah Nielsen in 1:36.54, and the year before that, in 2021, was Catherine van Rensburg, who won the 7.5k in 1:35.15. With Jenna May seeing that the group's coming, she's sportingly stayed out wide, allows the leaders to come on her inside, and they hit the cans and off they go. And well done to Jenna May, keeping a wide berth. And now she can see the champion in her category comes right past her. That's first and fourth together, and they're coming past the feeding station. We'll see 1 or 2 of them stretching for pole and grabbing a bottle. There goes Caitlin Horn, her mom Sune's pole handler. Caitlin taking lots of slugs, the others taking slugs. They're all now settling down. On the left hand side comes Marine Jacobs. She's into the final stages of the 7.5. She's now in 3rd position in the race, and I wouldn't be surprised if this young lady sprints past to claim her gold, and then she'll watch them over the last 2 laps. Oh, and now she goes to the right-hand side. She wants the inner turn, the inner right-hand turn as they come up. Elapsed time, 1 hour 33. Can we see a new time set by Marine Jacobs? Elapsed time now 1:34 as they're heading into the finishing chute. Marine Jacobs is coming through to win the 7.5 kilometer championship of 2025. She won it last year. She's dominated this year. She's mixed it up with the best of South Africa, and she's coming through to win a gold medal. She'll peel off and rest up for the rest of the championship events. But out in front, it is our top 2 going through to finish, and Marine Jacobs is now coming past. She's going to hit the front in the lead. She's doing it. Number 236 is going to be the leader at the end of lap number 6. Marine Jacobs is the race leader and the race winner of the 7.5 title. Well done, Marine Jacobs, winner of the 7.5 championship of 2025. And that, I think, is the fastest 7.5k time in recent years.
What a race from Marine Jacobs. Coming to finish now, Kiara Banks from Aquatics Gauteng. She touches in 1:44.40. Amy Hartung from Western Cape Aquatics gets 3rd in the 7.5k race, 1:48.07. On to lap 7 for our lead pack in the 10k race. 2 laps to go.
Catherine van Rensburg is looking very strong, gliding along. Helen Lotte, she's done this 2 years in the past. She's the gold medalist to beat. Can she do the hat trick? Bottom turn for the second last time. Catherine van Rensburg gets the inside lane. Helen Lotte on her right shoulder. Amika de Jager and Hannah Nielsen, shoulder to shoulder. On the ankles is Caitlin Horn. Our top five into the back straight. People are getting ready. We'll wait to see who feeds, who doesn't, who needs that bit of energy. Elapsed time at the moment, 1 hour 47 minutes, 1:47. And it's Helen Lotte with Catherine van Rensburg alongside her. Amika de Jager and Hannah Nielsen. And at the back of the pack, it's Caitlin Horn. They're coming up. We can see a bottle waiting. A bottle gets left. And Caitlin goes for the bottle, takes a quick slug. Helen Lotte's having a nice good drink, and off she goes. They've all taken drinks. They all get going again. They're coming into the business end of the race. It's one more lap to go when they cross the start-finish line.
The final right-hand turn of lap 7, the leaders maintain their positions. Past the beach and restaurant and towards the arch for the final lap.
Elapsed time now as they come into the turn, the final start or the final turn. It's 10:51, 1 hour 51 minutes elapsed time. Helen Lotte in the lead. Catherine van Rensburg in 2, Hannah Nielsen in 3. There's a 10-meter gap now. Amika de Jager in 4, Caitlin Horn in 5.
Amika de Jager and Caitlin Horn, a few meters off the pace, but onto the final lap.
Fading a little bit. Caitlin Horn is right up alongside her now, swimming hard. It looks like Amika is battling to hold station. Hannah Nielsen is sticking with Catherine van Rensburg. She wants the wash, she wants the pull along. She did all the work last year, missed out in the final sprints. And Helen Lotte isn't leaving anything to chance. They've now dropped the other two. They're 20 meters, 30 meters behind. Right, we're on the green marker can, and Helen Lotte has gone out wide. She's now moving back into line, and she did that to break the grip of the other two. She's tugging at the water. She's trying to open up that gap. She's got a little motorboat of those feet are working hard, and Helen Lotte has gone on the break with almost 3/4 of a lap to go. She's going to try and do it all on her own. She is going at full taps, pulling hard, gliding along very nicely. The NTS cap, the gold cap, and it's race number 249, turns at the western side of the marina. She's got the back straight, the right-hander, and the finish line to make it 3 wins out of 3 in the SA 10K Championship. Catherine now opening up and going hard. Can they close her down? We'll wait and see. Helen Lotte turns, looks up, sees the finish board, knows she's got to get there quickly, and she's all on her lonesome. And it is going to be your champion in the 10K for the 3rd successive year, Helen Lotte. Put your hands together, cheer her home. Here she comes. Her elapsed time, we'll wait for the official times, but elapsed time just over 2 hours and 5 minutes, and she touches the board. Well done, Helen Lotte, new champion. Where the judges are, Catherine van Rensburg. Looks like she's going to get silver. Catherine van Rensburg, silver in the 10K. Hannah Nielsen, bronze in the 10K. Just split second apart. And your champion, Kellen Lotter. She decimated the field over the last lap. She outsprinted them, and she's our champion of 2025. Well done, Kellen. Well done, Catherine. And well done, Hannah. Fourth position, Caitlin Horn not letting go. Here comes Caitlin Horn, Mika de Jager. They're right next to each other. One of them's going to be fourth. And, oh, that was a split second. We'll wait for the finish line judges to differentiate. But if anything, that was like a 0.0001 difference between the two of them. That was a split second for fourth and fifth. But your champion is Kellen Lotter, your runner-up is Catherine van Rensburg, and your bronze medalist is Hannah Nielsen.
My name's Kellen Lotter, and the conditions were nice. It was nice and flat water, so nothing to complain about.
I'm very happy with my position. The race was hard. I tried to set the pace a little bit, but no one went with me, so I was like, I'm sticking with the group. I don't want to lead the whole lap, and then the last one I just gave it all. So yeah.
It was a bit unpredictable. Callan just left us, I would say, but it was quite tough. But thankfully, I was with Catherine. So yeah, but it was not the race I wanted, but I'm actually happy. There's a lot of change this year, so
yeah. I was gonna go on the 6th lap, but then I saw a little bit risky to go now. So then on the last lap, I was like, let's just give it all and see what I could do.
You certainly showed us a hat-trick of wins for the women's 10-kilometer distance. Very well done. This has been the SA Open Water Nationals from Marina Martinique. I'm Derek Alberts. Thank you for your time.